relatively unknown Protoss. Of course, if you follow the scene very closely, you will have seen a couple of games from him here and there. But he hasn't really been around the world like us. He hasn't been making those deep tournament runs like us. However, he's currently up 1-0 and he's spawning in the left top side of the map. Give it up for PigBaby.
Oz here. He definitely needs to step it up, man.
I thought that was your introduction. You looked at the base and you're like, Oz. You just didn't say anything. That was clean. I liked it.
He sent off for the audience, man.
Yeah. Alrighty, we're curious to see what we will see on the second map. This map, of course, plays out a little different than Overgrowth. I think in general it's a pretty good map for Stargate play. I wouldn't be too surprised to see it, but I also wouldn't be too surprised to see one of the players trying to bust out some 3-gateway aggression, you know, double gate opener with a third one somewhere.
Are they
not
gonna
really hidden,
time?
but
After scouting for proxies? No, PigBaby is gonna go back, and so is Oz, I think. Okay, so they only check for proxies. No scout right after. They want the money, man.
yeah, they want those extra 15 minerals before they will like decide to, you know what, I am going to scout after all, because I do kind of want to see what is marching across the map.
Oz is delaying his second gas. He's actually gonna go for a second pylon before that. Interesting. And yet he still has the later gateway than PigBaby.
Yeah.
What's happening to us, man?
He could just drop the cybernetic score and take the gas after that. Very old school by us. Now he's going to scout, and I guess now he's going to drop the gas. Excuse me.
So is PigBaby. And PigBaby doing 2+2 on his earlier gas this year. Oz mining with 3, of course, in the initial gas that he took. That pylon placement by Oz. You know what you can do with that second pylon?
Tell me.
You can get a Twilight up there and the Dark Shrine down there.
No, that's dirty. Why would anyone do that?
Yeah, because like it's less likely to be scouted later on when there is some kind of hallucination, or even a mothership core flying in. If a guy flies in and say you make
checks,
if you get the Twilight, especially on your first pylon, and then the Dark Shrine down there, nobody will ever check, I feel.
Well, that's actually cool. I haven't really thought about it like that. We see the second gateway being whapped in for PigBaby. Is he going to go up to 3 gateways this game as well, Johan? You said it in game 1. It's definitely something that he has shown before. I remember casting a couple of his games in WCS America Challenger, and I wouldn't be super surprised to see him doing it.
What do you make of like
Oz's build?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go Stargate, but that's just me. This is a wild prediction.
Look at his pylons. What do they mean? Maybe they mean nothing. He just wants to get some sort of a scout.
Maybe it's 1-gate Nexus?
Yeah, since he's getting the sentry.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go 1-gate Nexus. Well, PigBaby on the other end did wrap in the Twilight, so it's a 2-gate Twilight opening for PigBaby in this game. It's basically taking Oz's opening from game number 1. Will most likely expand behind this and then drop the Robo eventually. Unless he wants to make
Oh my god. Oz goes for a Robo on one base. The last time I saw this was in Wings of Liberty.
1-gate Robo with 2 more gateways. Make sure to warp in 4 sentries and then you can expand, guys. Well, we see 1 more gate being added by PigBaby before he drops anything else. He did get the Twilight, of course, so there is a chance that he's going to be reasonably aggressive with his 3-gateway Twilight. You know, as funny as it is, this build from Oz works pretty well against the build from PigBaby.
Yeah, somehow he might have been able to kind of foresee that this would come. And you know what? Since he's going to fly in there and see that he's up against Blink, I feel like he's going to be in a great shape in this game, at least early on. And, well, he should be able to recall, but there's already 2 Stalkers. He's going to have to do it quick.
Yep, he doesn't.
Ship course dying, man.
no.
It's happening.
He has enough energy for a recall, and he's actually not even going to recall. He's just going to fly it away. Will take some damage. Has to be careful. On the same time, on the other side of the map, one of his stalkers from PigBaby takes a little bit of damage. There is a pylon going up though, and it's pretty close. Also going to have to be careful. But even when you play it like this, now his Nexus is so much later. Like there really doesn't really make a whole lot of difference, other than the fact that his 1 Immortal is out a little bit quicker.
PigBaby is going to commit to aggression, man. That's why he's warping in a lot of Stalkers across the map right now. It's really good for us that he saved that Mothership core, but he's going all the way around the map right now. Is he going to be able to reach his natural early enough to get the Photon Overcharge? Well, I guess he delayed that a lot as well. So I mean, the Nexus is still not up.
But he's going to have an Immortal so much quicker than people normally do, because instead of going 1-gate Nexus Robo, he went 1-gate Robo Nexus. So this 1 Immortal is definitely going to do some work, and PigBaby is probably like, oh, an Immortal already?
Yeah, and he loses a Stalker here. You're not supposed to let that happen. PigBaby is taking to Observer. Oh no, he cancelled that. he was getting a Robo, and then he saw the Immortal. He's like, well, you can't have DTs and Immortals, so he canceled that. So he's gonna. This is an all-in basically.
Stalkers are going to do some work. Imagine if he had
Mothership
one
Core is
sentry over here. Mothership Core is getting there. It's not that just yet though. So there's some real damage taken on this Nexus. But with 2 Immortals, Oz will be able to push these units away from PigBaby for now.
Oh, and PigBaby, since he canceled the Robo, he cannot get his own Observer to blink up the ramp, so he could only engage down there. He knows that there's going to be Photon Overcharge. He knows there's enough Immortals. He just starts his own expansion.
So did he start a Robo and he cancelled it?
Yeah, he started a Robo early on, and then when he saw the Immortal, he's like, well, you can't have DTs, I don't need Robo.
All right, he's going to do some work trying to pick up one of these Immortals. He blinks forward. I'm not sure how I feel about this, Johan. He's going to get both sentries as well, but he's going to lose quite a few Stalkers in the process. The Photon Overcharge is very late. Wow, so sick. He saves like almost all of them.
He misclicked as well. He didn't finish that Immortal for some time. He spared him.
Yeah, but in the end, as bizarre as that was actually reasonably okay for PigBaby, as he killed both sentries and the Immortal. It's going to be a little harder for us to scout.
Oz finds himself in a situation where he's quite a few probes ahead right now. 2 bases much earlier than his opponent.
Yeah,
PigBaby, knowing that, he's going to try for something maybe a little bit special. He skips the Robo still. He gets a Forge. Okay, no, he starts the Robo, I guess. He gets the Forge for the quick +1. And he played the game like this before. Earlier in the tournaments, where he went again up to 8 gateways, made charge lots and Archons just to basically play a standard game from there and just.
Oh my god! All these Stalkers are so trapped, Johan. The probes are being pulled. Sick play there by Oz. Now the blink will be on cooldown. I think all Stalkers will fall.
Counter-attack?
That was a very, very questionable move for.
Counter-attack or not?
Yeah, I would say yes. Just march across the map and win. Right now there are like 3 sentries out on the map. Once 2 more Stalkers being wiped in. Not really the unit you want to get in this phase in the game either.
Robo Bay instead of counter-attacking.
I don't think it really matters what Oz does from this point. Well, they're even in work, so we shouldn't say that. These Stalkers, they would have probably fallen eventually anyway, but obviously you wanted to get a little more work done with them than he did, and losing all of them gives up a lot of the map control that you have and makes it a lot easier for Oz to decide to march across the map whenever he wants to.
And again, guys, Oz needs this win here. He's on the verge of elimination. He's the runner-up for the previous season. Imagine if he lost here in the round of 16.
That would be a big upset, and also because I believe from all the players today, he is the closest one to being in one of the top 16 spots, which of course at the end of the year will qualify you for the big final, which will most likely be played on BlizzCon. I don't think the official word is out there yet, but you want to be top 16 WCS at the end of the year because that's when you will compete for the biggest title out there. Basically, you will be the world champion of StarCraft 2. Losing today would definitely hurt Oz's chances a little bit. He still has WCS American Season 3. He still has other tournaments, but if he lost here, it's going to slow his run down a little bit. Yeah,
he's in 19th position. I think if he won right now, he's almost sure to be in there. If he won that season, so
yeah,
definitely wants that. PigBaby adding on a few additional gateways again, as he has 16 mineral probes. That is natural. This is the timing you really want to add a lot of tech structures before making on any new additional probes. Those 3 Stalkers at the third base of Oz, they might be needed for the defense here. PigBaby back at home, he has like 2 Immortals, 3 Zealots and Sentries, and they're like spread out in a very funny way, by the way.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. These 3 Stalkers also a very odd number because 3 Stalkers don't even kill probes all that quick. It's either, you know, make 2 or 4, but 3 doesn't really make the difference. The Mothership Core from Oz is still at home, so these Stalkers won't even be able to buy a whole lot of time for PigBaby. So this game looks good though for Oz, Johan. He has to be careful because Force Fields, Photon Overcharge and Time Warp is still a hard thing to attack into.
This is an all-in here by Oz, I think. Well, I mean, a very committed timing. Let's just call it that. Because he made 1 Colossus, no thermal lance. This is unusual. And he's warping in a lot of Stalkers. This is not durable, but it's going to make that timing that much stronger. 64 army supply for Oz, 55 for PigBaby.
This is a very old school attack, just 1 Colossus to break the force fields if necessary. This is actually going pretty okay for PigBaby so far. These Immortals were exposed, Johan. 2 Immortals have gone down already. There's still 1 more Immortal left. Photon Overcharge starts working on the real Colossus now. Oh, an Immortal being dropped on the high ground. Sick play there from Oz. He will be able to snipe the Colossus, but does he have enough left to break PigBaby over here? Well, yeah, he big Zealot warp in. I guess Oz will have enough. But it was well, it's not over yet.
Yeah, both players are on 7 gateways. The probe will be pulled here. A lot of them are going to die. It feels like Oz is really winning this now. The War Prism doesn't pick up the Colossus on time. And wow, that Colossus is stuck between Mass Zealots and Immortal.
Sick Warp Prison play over here by Oz in the middle of a PvP fight like this. We don't really see it being used all that often, but he utilized that very well. And Oz